I went as a high what? And I sat under his tutelage. I went and studied. I went and paid attention. I sat in a different film room. I sat with the, normally I just go in and do my thing and leave. I went 2 days early. And then not only did I go 2 days early, when I left, son, you did what? My son stayed and my son went back. You missing what I'm saying. My son went back, went to some games. How many like deep relationships did you establish? 2 to 3. We put the eye on them. We put the eye on them, y'all. And guess what happened? The offensive coordinator left Alabama and went to Maryland. And guess what we call? And guess what happened to the coach? The same year we were there, his son got shot and murdered. He went to Maryland where they lost the player who died. When I got there and I asked, Coach, what do you want? Coach, God didn't bring me here just to make money. My job, Coach. My job is to be your Jonathan, what Jonathan was to David. My job is to cover you. What do you need? He says, my son got shot, I ain't got over that yet. Can you call and pray with me? And then I got another son who's been affected by the fact that his brother got shot. He's a starting quarterback. He going through an Can you send him a message? And I sent his son a message. His son called me back. Okay, I had to watch it 10 times because I didn't really know if that was you, if somebody sent it, or if you sent it. Watch what he said. He said, but on the 10th time, I realized you sent it because you called my name. That's a high eye. That's a high eye. My sheep know my voice and they hear it. That's a high eye. I'm operating in the high eye. Then I saw what Nick Saban did. I said, ooh, Nick Saban ain't no doggone coach. Nick Saban is a recruiter. Nick Saban don't do X's and O's. Nick Saban is an I. What Nick Saban does is he goes to get the best talent. Eric, it's your job. You're the only one in the organization that can bring in the multitudes. You're the only one in the organization that people are going to come to. Talent is going to come because of you. I don't care how powerful anybody else is. The D, the S, the I, the C, they don't necessarily attract people. That's your job, Eric, to be in the place, to put the videos out, to say what needs to be said so that you can attract the highest level of talent. Somebody in this room, come on, be real. Can we be real for a minute? You here and you getting all this, but you like, man, I swear I want to work for the ETA squad. Let me see your hand. I want to work for the ETA squad. Let's just be real. Hands down, I want to do it one more time. Watch this. You love the conference, definitely going to get something from it. But man, I dream of working for this company one day. Let me see your hands again. You feel me? Joe, you speak with the company now. You dreamed of that one day. One day you were sitting there like, I want to be down. Before you did Game Changers, you remember what happened with me and you before you did Game Changers? What happened? Yep, walked on the beach, 5 a.m. What was the next thing we did? What did we do at the city? Sat down and had breakfast. What was the third thing we did? We did that twice. Afterwards, you signed up for what? Why'd you sign up for Game Changers? Good. Why would you want, what happened when we walked on the beach? That's what I do. I wasn't in my I. I was in I, D, a little S, no C at all. I'm like, I'm good on the C. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on the C, boy. I don't really need that in my life right now. Come to find out later, I really needed that in my life. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? So I need y'all to do me a huge favor. Like when you walk out of here, every single day, I study ET. Every single day I wake up and ask, do I need to be gregarious today? Do I need to be persuasive today? Do I need to be inspiring? And it's so bad, y'all. I ain't get into my room till about 3 o'clock last night. We was up doing some stuff, talking, everybody downstairs, they setting up. Me and Moose end up hanging out. I was there about 3, right? I woke up, fell asleep, woke up like, shoot, all right, gotta get where C at. I gotta get to C so we can make that connect. 3 o'clock in the morning, people coming in, I want it, whatever. They like, E, you ain't even you, go in the back. I was trying to be inspiring, but I was 3 o'clock in the morning. We was coming to LaGuardia, it was so bad. We circled for about an hour or so. My man was like, I can't do it no more. We run out of gas. We're gonna have to take y'all to Albany, sit for a minute. We sat for an hour and a half just on the plane. I didn't get off. Got back, we had to drive from there to here. We get here, they tell us one room ready, but Moose room, what'd they say? It just got canceled. I'm saying, who canceled it? And then they was like, it's gonna cost you more because it got canceled. But we didn't cancel it. Why we got to pay more? We didn't do that. Got to bed about 3 o'clock in the morning, woke up at 7, went downstairs, took a shower, we chopped it up, getting ready. But I had to say, E, whatever it takes, when you get in there, you better be enthusiastic. You better be inspiring, because your gift is not to be analytical and careful. They're not coming to hear you say that, E. So number one. Number two, you gotta know. You gotta start spending less time trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? Or the Kings in our crew. You know what I'm saying? You heard C earlier. Heard what I said? See, we ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. We try to keep up with the Kings, right? We try to all get crescents. You know what I'm saying? I got a new house I'm building. I'm like asking them, can I get one of these? Because I need one when you walk in, and in the pool area, I just need a TNT crescent in there, all right? So we trying to keep up with the Kings. Listen to me very closely. You got to know who you are. Maul said houses, and I started thinking, yep, I got real estate right here. This is my real estate. Are you hearing me? I didn't go, I got to buy 50 homes because Maul buying 50 homes. I went, E, here go your real estate. Teach your son this, teach your daughter, here go your real estate. Here goes what you could do to make. All right, so write down what you think you are real quick, because we're going to spend time on it. Real quick, write down what you think you are. Right? If you haven't taken the test, I need you to take the test. And then for real, stop being cheap, get the coaching. I promise you, that's what broke people do. Broke people try to save money. Wealthy people stimulate the economy. I'm just being real. Broke people try to save money. I don't know what you think it's going to do in your pocket. Pressed down, shaking together, not hiding, not holding close. For real, y'all be quick to do the scripture, but then you don't want to do what it said. It said, pressed down, shaking together, run. The same measure that you give, it shall be. And you don't want to give nobody a tip. My wife like, how you give him 20%? He ain't do nothing. I said, I ain't tipping because of what he did. I'm tipping because of what I want. I'm not tipping because of the service my man gave me. I'm tipping because of the return I want. Matter of fact, if he was whack, give him 25% so we can get more. God like, oh, you just hooked him up. He didn't deserve a tip, but I saw you. Oh, you got a good heart, son. Let me just bless you. All right. So I need you to know who you are. All right. You see it 100%. When you operating at 100%, 50%, 10%, like you need to know who you are. Right. Good. And the test would also it showed me some areas where I was struggling that I needed to improve on. Let's go to the next one, Carl. I'm sorry. Poor mindset. Success is unimportant. They blame others, spend money, refuse to study. This dude, y'all, this dude called me about his marriage, Maul. He called me about his marriage, Maul. I told my man, bruh, in 3 sessions, I can get you and your wife tight. First one, I can get y'all tight. But by the third one, bananas. My man said he ain't got no money, Maul. I said, all right, bet. My daughter a beast, right? My daughter's a beast. And my daughter ain't on money. Like, she really love this. So my daughter will take, whatever, bruh. She just want to do it. Like, she don't know if she make it 25, whatever. She just want to do it. She probably get $1,000 a month. That's it. And she like, however many you want me to do, Dad, I'm on it. Because that's what she loves. I told my man, I said, bruh, $200 is the minimum. Mom, my man told me he ain't had $200. I said, you just told me your marriage was about to. Bruh, you just told me your marriage. I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world. I just told you I'm going to give you access to my doggone daughter. My pride and joy. This girl been doing this for 2 years, and she a high C. So when she do something, she do it. Killing the game. You ain't got 200? I'm like, bro, you ain't serious. It should cost you. It's your marriage. I should have pimped you because it's your marriage. I should have pimped you like, oh, it's your marriage? Let's just see how much a divorce costs. No, we should have just went with how much a divorce costs and the emotional drama of it. Not even the cost of a lawyer fee, the emotional part of it. And you talking about you ain't got 200, but I promise you probably going out to eat. Broke people broke, not because of money. You're broke because of your mindset. My man don't want to spend money and he don't want to study. Why would you not study you? Why would you not study you? Why would you not learn you? So you could be the best you could be. Watch this. Attention on the past. That's all they want to talk about. Josh said, you know somebody broke when they telling you their accomplishments are last month, last year. You know, last year, you know what I did for the company last year, don't you? That would be great if we could eat off of what you did for the company last year. But I can't get you a check this week because of what you did last year. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? And I'm even talking about some of you talking about the successes you had last year. Like you could cash off of them. We're not dealing with nothing but the present. We're not doing that. All I'm doing in my mind, I said, oh, this how much, I love it. I was at Chase Bank and I love it. She was like, this how much it's going to cost. You know what I'm saying? I love it. She's like, this how much it's going to cost. I guess she was scared because she ain't got the money. I'm like, boo, you my banker. Ain't nobody told you to advise me on how much it costs. Well, I'm going to need you. I said, well, you're not going to need that because this is a second home and we paying it through the company. So you're not going to need none of my personal stuff. Just look at Chase. Look at the money we got. It's more than 11,000. Look at the money coming in and out. Oh. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I got on the phone with Tiffany and talked to Tiff and was like, Tiff, you remember what the magic number was, Tiff, that I told you? What's the magic number? 138, y'all. It ain't rocket science. I said 11,000 times 12, 138. Went, all right, God, which one of my gifts will give me 138? Write this down. I want you to get it. When you don't know who you are, that's why you got to scrape. I said, which one of my gifts is going to make room for me? All right, he told me, you hot with the consulting piece right now. I just wrote a book called You Not the Boss of Me. And watch this, y'all. I told y'all I'm operating off the eye. This is the first time in my life I have a book that's not really for sale. I got 5,000 copies and I'm not necessarily just trying to sell them. I actually wrote the book as a big business card. It's a live marketing tool. I'm like, Facebook is good, paying them to do all that. That's cute. But this book only costs about $2 a book. And I'm going to give this to all. My homegirl is she is the assistant to the superintendent. She said, send me 50 books. I'm going to go to all my principals personally and put it in their hand. And then tell them when they finish reading it, what they need to do with it. That I'm going to give you a portion of the budget and then your school's going to give a portion and Eric going to come train you. Got a phone call from homegirl. She said, Kaisha said, I love it. I love it. See how good God is? I got the gift. He showed me the tool. Then I got Kaisha. Kaisha called me like, this finna be a breeze. Kaisha, this finna be a breeze. This finna be a breeze. I know me and Kaisha speak the same language. I know we come from the same background. This finna be a breeze. This ain't about to be hard at all. Oh, you think I'm playing. God brought me Kaisha. My grandma had 14 kids, 11 was females. I didn't know who my grandfather was, but knew all three of my grandmas and my aunts. You about to put me in front of a female and I grew up with females? You about to put me in front of a female? You already know with my wife. You know I adore my wife. You know I adore my daughter. You about to put me with a female? It's a wrap. Kaisha said, hey, Eric, I got you. I was like, what you got? She said, I went to fire school, taught to fire school. I'm not going to tell you because y'all think I'm lying. Tip, she said she needed my what? When somebody tell you they need your W-9, she said, Tip, call me now. Hurry up now. I need a W-9 and I need insurance. I'm like, oh, I need insurance. This finna be good. You don't need insurance for $1,500. You only know insurance for $3,000. She gave me a number, y'all. And guess what that number range was in? 150. I'm just being real. So that's and here's the crazy part. Escrow ain't into May. I'm trying to get it now. Why? Because I got a gift and I got a tool and there's a community or an environment that needs the tool. So it ain't like when she do it, it ain't even going, and watch this, y'all. Boom. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Some of you, look, you're worrying about problems. Single stream of income. You work driven. Watch this, guys. Watch this. This was going to blow your mind. She said, when I talked to the 5 principals, I told them about the conference you did that I was at. But more importantly, I told them how my daughter ran track and she was giving 70%. She wasn't going all in, and she started consuming your videos. She would listen to You Want to Succeed as Bad as You Want to Breathe for 30 minutes or an hour. You know, anybody ever ran track before, you know, from one meet to the next meet, it's a whole lot of just, and she said she listened to it day in and day out. She won states and she got a full ride. So what she was saying was, if you want evidence that that he worked, I'm not telling you what I read somewhere. I'm not telling you what I saw. I'm telling you my baby girl got a full ride, and we need this kid here. And not only do we need him in the school district, call the AD. Eric needs to train every single coach and every single athletic program in this school district, and we got 23 schools. Send a W-9 and insurance. Let's go. And some of you focused on, you trying to go $9 an hour. If I can make 24 times. That's a poverty mindset. I'm gonna need you to be real. Some of this stuff's gonna hurt today, but it's okay. One of the things I'm starting to realize is there's a small group of people that's really living the American dream. So they're selling you some good information. They're not showing you how to execute on those. All I'm saying is, as we move forward, we can't help certain things, but we're not going to sabotage ourselves. I'm going to show you why they execute and why you don't. But more of us